Integrals. In integrals, we have got two types of integrals. Indefinite integral, definite integral. This is indicated by, for instance, x power n dx. Whereas here it is indicated by x power n dx with the limits of 2 and 3. So the limits are indicated so that you can comfortably solve the integral by the integral formula and reproduce the solution. In this case, we know the formula x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. You have to put the integral constant, arbitrary constant. And here it is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Okay. And what you are supposed to do, you can put 2 and 3. And once again, what does it indicate? That is substituting 3 as the final limit minus 2 as the initial limit you have to put. Okay, right? So let me consider here x square dx. Okay, between the limits, let me say 1 and 2. So what you're supposed to do, x cube divided by cube. Is it not? Because n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 between the limits 1 and 2. So it means you have to substitute 2 in place of x. So 2 cube and then divided by 3 minus, what about this? 1. So 1 cube divided by 3. Otherwise, you can take 1 by 3 outside the bracket and put 2 cube minus 1. So that means 1 by 3 into 8 minus 1, that is 7. So you can put, that is 1 by 3 into 7. Okay, that is 7 by 3 is the answer. But in this case, you have to put the integral as such. For example, if the same sum is asked x squared dx integral without limit. So in that case, what you are supposed to do, 2 plus 1, the same thing, and you can put 3. So x cubed by 3 plus you have to put the integral constant. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the indefinite integral where the limits are not given. And if we have got certain properties for definite integral, we will take up after completing this. Now, let us start with the integration. So let me start with some simple integration. D by dx, x power 4. So this is the differentiation with respect to x. So what could be the answer? You put, that is 4x cube. So in this case, what you have done, that is you bring this 4 to the coefficient side on the left hand side of the variable. So as such, without any operation. But if the same thing is available in, for instance, x power 4 dx, now it has to be integrated. Means what we are doing here, that is we put x power 4 plus 1. In this case, we have put 4 minus 1. Here 4 plus 1. In this case, we take only 4 as coefficient. Here we take this in as denominator after the operation 4 plus 1. So it means x power 5 divided by 3. So that makes the difference. Okay, it is just opposite. And that is why integrals are antiderivatives. Okay, right. Now let us integrate the simple algebraic functions. Take down formula x power n dx. On integration, it gives x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, where n is not equal to minus 1. That is very important. Otherwise, what happens? Minus 1 plus 1 becomes a 0, so you cannot get any definite answer here. Okay. So the condition is n is not equal to minus 1. Let us consider x power 3 by 2 of dx. What we can do? X power 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. So it means x power, take LCM, 3 plus 2 divided by 2 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. So it means x power 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. So we can call it 2 by 5 into x power 5 by 2. And you can give this in a presentable manner also. For example, x power 5 by 2 can be called x power 5 whole power 1 by 2. Okay. So it means square root of x power 5. Right? So you should be able to convert this into a surds also. And you know very well a power 1 by 2 is nothing but square root of a, right? A power 1 by 3 is equal to what? Cube root of a. Are you able to understand? Okay. Likewise, x power 1 by n is equal to what? Nth root of a for x. Okay. Now, let us consider a x power n. Next formula, a x power n dx. Here a is constant and that is the coefficient of x power n, and we need to integrate this. What we are supposed to do, you can take a outside the bracket, outside the integral. Then you can put x power n of dx. Then you can follow the same thing. Okay. It means a into x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. That's all. Plus integral constant. Okay. Now let us example evaluate integral 7x power 5. What we are supposed to do, being a constant, take outside the integral. So 7 and then x power 5. So 7 of what? 5 plus 1. X power 5 plus 1 by 4. 5 plus 1. It means a 7 x power 6 by 6. Okay. Plus c. Plus c. Now sometimes you will have uh, too many that is functions like that is integral f of x. This is one function plus g of x plus phi of x, the combination of multiple functions of dx. In that case, what you can do, you can split entirely as that is f of integral f of x dx plus integral g of x dx plus integral phi of x dx. So find out all the, separate all the functions as integrals and find out the value. Now let us work out, evaluate integral x power 5 plus 3x squared plus 5x power 1 by 2 of dx. So what you're supposed to do, integral x power 5 plus 3 is constant, so 3 into x power square and put dx, because you can integrate only the differential elements. So dx plus and then 5 of integral x power 1 by 2 of dx. Now we can find out what is x power 5, x power 6 by 6 plus what about this 3 into x cube by 3 plus and this one 5 x power 3 by 2, because 1 plus half 1 and half, that is 3 by 2. So that is divided by 3 by 2. So 3 can be cancelled plus c. You can put simply one integral constant. So x power 6 by 6 plus x cube plus and this is 10 by 2. You can reciprocate it. Okay. Of x power 3 by 2. So this is the answer. Okay. Plus c. Plus c. Now let us proceed to the next problem. Ax plus b whole power n of dx. integral. So that is given by ax plus b whole power n plus 1, right? Divided by, you must include this a also. Okay, a into n plus 1. I'll explain. For example, usually what we'll say, that is, we will put ax plus b whole power n plus 1, and whatever the constant associated with this x should be reciprocated here as shown by a. Okay. Then, as usual, you can put n plus 1 can be dropped as n plus 1. Is it clear? Forget about that. Variable follow. So this is the formula you must note down. Plus c, integral constant. And here also n is not equal to minus 1. Okay. Now let us try to evaluate this one. Take the 3x plus 5 whole squared integral. How it can be solved? Of dx, that is equal to 3x plus 5 whole power, what is that? 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1, that is 3, right? Divided by 3 into 1 by 3. That is 1 by 8. That's all. Okay. So this is the easy way you can do it. Plus c. We can by 3. 1 by 3. Yeah, you can do 1 by 9. Okay. Now, suppose if you don't have this formula, then naturally what will you think? Let us have 3x plus 5. Let us expand it. Okay. As what that is, let us put dx. So in that case, integral. So 3x whole squared, a squared plus b squared, 5 squared plus 2ab, 2 into 3x into 5. So this is the way we can try to expand it. Okay. Right. So what is 3x squared? That is 9x squared. What about this 25? What about this 10 into 3? That is 30x of dx. Okay. Now you can integrate, split all 9x squared. So you can put 9x squared of dx plus, and then 25 up then of dx plus 30 of x dx. Are able to follow? Now 9, and what about this? X squared means x cube divided by 3 plus this one 25x plus this one 30 plus x squared by 2. Do you understand? Plus c. Okay. So it means 3. So you will have 3x cube plus 25x plus 30 plus x squared by 2 plus c. This is also correct answer, but it's a lengthier one. Horrible follow? But instead you can adopt the simple strategy here. Okay? There. Can you try this sum? 3x plus 5 whole power 7 dx. Do it. 3x plus 5 whole power 7. So 3x plus 5 whole power 7 plus 1 divided by 7. So once you have started integration means you should not put the symbols. And then, so once you have started means, and you have to put 3 because x is associated with the 3. So immediately you must put 3 into. You must start like this 3x plus 5 and put 7 plus 1, 8, divided by, and immediately put 1 by 3 here, then put 8. Okay, right? So the final answer is correct, but you have skipped here this important step. 3x plus 7, 5 whole power 7. So 1 by 3, 3x plus 5 whole power 8, 8 plus 8. Okay, good. Next. Now let us have the ax plus b style, but that is in the denominator. How to do that? Okay, let me proceed. Integral or evaluate df whole divided by 8x plus 3 whole square root 2 plus whole root of 8x plus 1. Okay, now we should have some strategy here. Let us call it this is I, the integral. Okay, and if you have got the variables here, the coefficient of the variables, in that case, when you have got some kind of plus or minus and that too within the the square root operations, the best thing is you can rationalize the denominator. You know very well that is a plus b into a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. So in that case, when I say rationalization means what? You are supposed to multiply by the same terms with the minus at the center. Okay. So let us do the rationalization. Till then the integral will be, and split this dx separately and do this operation only. So 1 root 8x plus 3, okay, whole root 2 plus, and another is 8x plus 1 whole root. Okay. Now what you're supposed to multiply and divide by root 8x plus 3 minus 8x plus 1. Okay. Divided by 8x plus 3 minus 8x plus 1 the square root 2. Do you understand? Now listen to me. You have to focus only the denominator part, and that too you have got term 1 and term 2. Between that, you have got this plus, and that alone should be changed, or you will follow not this one, not this one. Got it? Now, here, you know, this one is root of 8x plus 3 minus root of 8x plus 1 whole divided by, and here a plus b into a minus b means what? A squared minus b squared. So what is a here? This is a, right? This is a term, this is b term. Okay, so in that case, a squared means the square roots are eliminated, right? So this is nothing but 8x plus 3. What is that? Square root 2 whole squared, right? Minus, and this one 8x plus 1 the whole squared, the square root 2. So the square roots are eliminated here. So you can retain of dx. So that is equal to integral, and this is root of 8x plus 3 minus root of 8x plus 1 whole divided by, so the entire operations are within this bracket. Okay, so you have to be very careful about these brackets also. So here 8x plus 3 with the square roots are eliminated, and minus 8x minus of minus 1, right? So in that case 8x cancel, 3 minus 1 2, therefore 1 by 2 we can isolate it. Now we have what? Integral, that is 8x plus 3 square root 2 minus, and then what is that? That is, yeah, root of 8x plus 1. Okay. So we have got the two terms of dx. Okay. And we know how to deal with this. For example, this x 1 by 2 into integral this root of 8x plus 3 can be converted into what? 8x plus 3 power 1 by 2 minus, what about this? 8x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2. Got it? Of dx. Now we can split the integral, right? So 1 by 2, open the bracket, and here you can put integral 8x plus 3 1 by 2 of dx minus, and then 8x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 dx integral. That's all. Okay. So therefore, 1 by, you have to be very, very careful and systematic. So 8x. For 8x, 1 by 8. And 8 plus x means 8 plus x, 8x plus 3 power 1 by 2 plus 1. That is 3 by 2. Right? And this one minus. And what about this? Same. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. And yes, that is, what is this? 3 by 2. And similarly here, 8x plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, and then close, plus c. Now we are integrated, and that's why I put c. Now what you can do, 2 by 3 here, 1 by 8 here. So 2 by 3 means 2 by 24. So here also 2 by 24, right? Okay. So that can be taken outside the bracket. So 2 by 24. Got it? 8 3s are 24. This is 2 reciprocated. Now you have only 8x plus 3 whole power 3 by 2 plus, sorry, minus 8x plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 integral constant c. So now 2 cancel. So 1 by 24 and 8x plus 3 whole power 3 by 2 minus 8x plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 plus integral constant. So this is the way to solve it. Okay. Evaluate x squared minus 1 by x into x plus 1 by x cube of dx. Now what we can do is you can simply multiply these two, then expand it totally. So integral, you can multiply this. You can call it a, b, c, d. Okay, so multiply x into x squared, x cube, right? X into 1 minus x, 1. And then 1 by x cube into x squared, how much? Plus 1 by x, right? And 1 by x cube minus 1 by x, 1 by x power 4 of dx. Okay. Now you can separate it. So x cube minus dx, here also dx, plus 1 by x dx, and then minus, you can bring this as x power minus 4. You cannot take x power minus 1 because I already told when n is not equal to minus 1. That is the important condition. Why? Because when you take minus 1 plus 1, 0, divided by minus 1 plus 1, 0 means you cannot determine. So that becomes an indefinite one. So that is why we have got a separate formula for 1 by x dx, which is nothing but, yes. So 1 by x dx is given as this log of natural. This is called natural log. In some of the books, they simply put log, but it is understood that it is natural log only. So it is put ln. Don't say long, it is log only, but say natural log. So natural log and put the modulus x. Compulsorily you have to put the modulus log x plus c. So this is the formula. Take down. Now the rest of the thing is very easy for you. So what is that? X power 4 by 4. Got it? And what about this x? And then this one plus log x. Then modulus of x. And then you have minus and x power minus 3 divided by minus 3. So you have to be very careful, plus 3. So x power 4 divided by 4, and then you can put minus x plus natural log x, and then minus of minus plus, then you can bring this x cube, x power minus 3 to the denominator as x power 3, x cube, right? So 1 by 3 x cube plus c. This is the answer. Okay, got it? Next one. Evaluate x squared plus 2 of 3x plus 5 divided by x squared of dx. I'll tell you the clue. Try to do it. You can multiply the entire term and split it. So each term should be divided by x squared. And finally, you have got the totally you can decompose into different differential element and integrate it separately. Can you do? Right. Evaluate x squared plus, I said 2, you have put 1. Why? Do it. Sorry. X squared plus 2, x squared plus 2, 3x plus 5, 3x plus 5, x squared, x squared. See, when you go to any grocery, even a ordinary seller, he will check everything as a checklist. You must check like this. When you simply rewrite the problem, you should not commit any mistake. You have put plus 1 instead of plus 2. Then now you have to expand it. X squared plus 2 into 3x plus 5. So 3 into x squared. Okay, and what about this? 6. 3x into 2, 6x. Okay, and then 5 into x squared, 5x squared, 5 plus 2, 10. Whole divided by x squared. Okay, then you can split this as a 3x squared, x cubed divided by x squared dx. 5x squared by x squared dx. 6x plus divided by x squared dx. 10, and who will put this x squared? Okay, so what happens here? X cubed x. So still you have 3x dx. We'll put this, and this is cancelled. So 5 of dx. And what about this? X squared, 6 into 1 by x dx. And here 10 by x squared. You are not at all integrated. Finally, you have to do the integration. So 3x dx means what? That is 3 into x squared by 2 plus 5 into x plus 6 into log x, because 1 by x, right? Plus, what about this? 10 into x squared, 10 by x squared, is it not? So 10 into 1 by x squared. 1 by x squared is x minus 2. So x minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 means x power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So in that case, 10 into, what is that? X power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So it means 3 by 2 x squared plus 5x plus 6 natural log x modulus minus 10 1 by 6. So 10 by x plus c. Okay. Good.